Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Hi, everybody. This is Kelly with Kelly Creates. Okay, so welcome in, everybody. If you are watching the replay, thank you so much. Hey, Sharon and Angie, welcome in. Hi, Sis Melissa and Cherysse. Hi, how are you? Thank you. It's fine, it's just water. Sorry about that. Okay. Hey, Judy and Angela is drinking water and working on her granny squares. Awesome. So yeah, this would have been the granny square update, but I didn't get any more this week, so I don't have any more to share. But we can still talk about granny squares, and I have a bunch of granny squares to show that I did since last week. What is everybody working on? I'm good, thank you, Cherise. Hi, Ronell, how are you? Hey, Tina. Coke and making a sandwich. Also working on finishing an infinity scarf. Ooh. I made one of those for my mother last year. It was like brown and black. And she wants pot holders for her birthday. It's on February 16th. I am going to get her what? What? Oh, globes. No, she's got so many. I'm going to be using this to make. I made a couple. I started a couple pot holders today, and I absolutely hated them. So I think I'm going to do a corner to corner. I don't know. Melissa said she is adding the strap on the Saints wall hanging, and then it's done. Woohoo! And then finishing a Broncos one too. I'm telling you, you're about to have all those teams made. You should just make ones for like the teams that are like still in the playoffs, because you know people are going to want those. Judy said she's starting a pullover sweater out of Halo. But I'm going to use this. I don't have a thing on it anymore. I got it a while ago. I know the color's nutmeg. It's a sugar wheel cotton, and it's got like, it's a brown, but it's like got reds in it too in there, and then there's gray, and then a lighter gray, cream, a peach color, and then it goes back to that center color. So that's what I'm going to use for her pot holder. She has like wine stuff all in her kitchen, so like it's like those browns and reds and tans. She said she wanted brownish pot holders, so I'm going to make her some of those, hopefully. So yes, my live schedule has changed a little bit just to accommodate my family a bit more. And also, so I'm going to do Tuesday nights, so like I'm in now. Thank you, Melissa. I bought it like when I first started crocheting, and I started to use it, and then I put it away, and yeah, I figured I can go back to it. Not all of it. Yeah. I lost what I was saying. Oh, okay, my live schedule. So I'm going to keep Tuesdays at 8 p.m., same time now, Eastern Standard Time. But I'm going to change. Hi, Jesse. I'm going to change my Thursday nights. I'm going to be on Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It was too close together with the Tuesday and Thursdays. I'm having both at night. was hard as well. You know, I work until 4:30 sometimes, and the kids get home like pretty much 15 minutes before I'm done working. So I do their homework, get dinner done, you know, do laundry, clean up the house, and then I do the live. Yeah, so it's just one night a week is fine, but two was too much. Plus, I want to be able to allow people that maybe can't come to a night live or a weekday live the chance to pop in as well. So I'm gonna do Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. just to see how that goes. I have a piece of hair in my face. Okay. So we'll see how that goes. Melissa is having her birthday celebration on Friday. Her birthday's on Saturday, but she's doing her birthday celebration on Friday, the 27th, during her 8 p.m. live Eastern Standard Time. She's going to have a bunch of goodies to give away. I'm giving away a little something. I know there's a bunch of other stuff. So make sure everybody goes over there to help her celebrate. Hey, Margaret, how are you? And I got to my 600 mark. I think I'm at 604 right now. I was up to like 603. I went back down to 598. I got to 605, but I'm at 604 right now. But it's holding steady. So as long as it holds over 600 after this live, I will post my video for my 600 giveaway. So I am doing, hey, Truly Amazing, how are you? I am going to be giving away, I'll just do a little sneak peek of it. So I am going to be giving away, thank you, Melissa. Here's just a little sneak peek of what's in there. That's just the top of it. There's a bunch more underneath. But then also someone donated. Thank you, Judy. Yes, thumbs. Someone else donated as well. A very, very generous gift. But I will talk about that in the video. I just almost ripped that box. And I truly appreciate it. So there'll be 2 giveaways. My kids helped pack that, but well, Addison helped pack that box. So there's a large assortment of yarn in there. I kind of let her just pick some out. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. There's some more underneath there too, but obviously during the video I will show. It's just it's one of those large flat rate boxes full of all those goodies. And I am working on right now while I talk to you guys I think it's El Arena. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. But the blanket that I am doing by Kame Crochet. This is my progress. I added a little bit. I think like this part I didn't have on there last time I showed you guys like all of that. So I'm doing this double crochet row right now. But this is right now, it's flopping. This is where I'm at. I can't even lift it up. This is where I'm at right now. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, everybody. I still have a lot more to do. I think I'm on row 48, and row 48 is part of part 4. What's honey? I don't know why you guys are making spicy food like you're. Yeah, so I'm on row 48 on part 4, and there are 6 parts to the blanket, so it's going to be much bigger. Much bigger than this. But I love it. I would say drink some milk, but you probably won't drink it. Hi, Deanna. How are you? Well, it will help if you even drink a little bit. And then me and Melissa have our kale that is starting on the 1st. Hashtag from the middle. We both have videos up about that. It's running from the February 1st till July 1st, so you have a long time to do it. It is an easy repeat. I'll just start it probably on the 1st. I have crazy OCD about dates, so I'll just plug away at it little by little, show my progress. And if you want to show your progress, if you have a channel, just use the hashtag from the middle and post any updates you have on it. If not, you can send pictures to me or Melissa. You're trying to stay awake, Deanna. Oh no. I know I got to be up super early tomorrow. Addison has band practice. Thank you, Melissa. My phone actually made a noise for that. Thank you so much, Melissa. And I am picking the winner for my donation giveaway today. I will show what is in that in just a moment. Let's just dance for Melissa really quick. So there's Melissa. Hi, Isha. How are you? Yes, Jessie. It's from the middle blanket. We have it on both of the videos. Drink some milk, child. I know, but it will make you feel better. Milk smells gross? You drink chocolate milk and strawberry milk and... You need to go talk to Daddy and have him help you. Please. Kids trying to eat spicy stuff. Yes, Jessie, we have it on both of our channels. It should say like hashtag from the middle on ours. You can get, it's a free pattern. Anna has a tutorial, so if you'd rather, do a tutorial or use both. I know a couple of people have started. I know Melissa was mentioning that she double checked with the tutorial on a part that she was unsure of, so it's great because the tutorial is great. I've already watched through it to show you exactly where things need to go. If I go to sleep at 8, I'll be up from midnight on. Yeah, that's me. So Jessie, it depends on what weight, can't even talk, weight of yarn. They use the 5 weight in the pattern, and they used about 1,700 yards. I found a site that does like the conversion, and if it's a 4 weight, it's around 2,000 to 2,100 depending on the hook size. They use an 8 millimeter with the 5, but honestly, we would just like you to complete how many rows they have in the pattern. I think I'm gonna probably end up making mine bigger. But yeah, you have plenty of time to, get that. Oh, Deanna, it's fine. It's not even starting till February 1st. I didn't start it either, so I got, a couple other things going on right now, and we have plenty of time to do it, so I'm not in a rush. Yeah, they use a 5 weight, but I think most people are using a 4. Hi, Dawn. How are you? And yeah, I'm using 4 different. Oh, excuse me. I'm using 4 different colors. I'm using this mulberry, this dusty gray. Oh, you're not late. Don't worry about it, Dawn. No problem at all. No problem, no problem. I appreciate you being here at any time. And then charcoal. And then I was going to use the lighter, but I'm going to use the darker. This is the perfect pink. So this is the 4 colors that I'm using. You don't have to, because the yarn that they use is I don't even know. It changes color. I can't even think of the name of that. So because it changes the colors, theirs is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so yeah, well, so 58 inches was for the 5 weight. Yes, variegated. My brain went like, no, it was not going to give me that word. So the way there was, that's how their color, if you see the picture of it, that's how their colors line up. But I'm just going to color change. Yes, thank you, everybody, for being my dictionary. Yeah, we're not going to be sticklers for it. Like, honestly, obviously, if you hand in something that's this big, we're going to say, like, that doesn't count. But, well, and honestly, I trust that everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna make mine much bigger too. I think I want to make. I don't know, either a queen or a king size. We'll see. I think I have enough time. I started early, so I don't. It's okay using a 4 weight and a 6 millimeter. That's exactly what I was gonna use. So yeah, ombre would be like ombre would. I have. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. Ombre would be more like that with the changing the colors like that. But yes, and I will fix that after because I just made a mess. What heart? Are you talking about this? It's not a heart. It's we had it on the center of the table. I have a black kitchen table, and this was on the center of it. I made it with bamboo yarn. Um, so it was just like on the center of my table with a plant on it. I think that's what you're talking about. It did kind of look like a heart when I held it up, but ooh, excuse me. Thank you. I made it a while back. I was gonna do like a table runner, but Magnus was at the point where he was like kind of pulling at stuff at the side of the table, so I put something in the middle so that he couldn't reach, and he doesn't care about the table anymore. As when we first got it, he would try to get on top of it, and oh, let me tell you, I told this funny story to Melissa and Kim earlier. So Magnus comes out of our room and pushed Brandon Jr. all the way down the hallway. He's pushing him. So he's laughing because they like play fight sometimes, and he pushes him through the hallway into the living room and puts him in the corner, shoves him on there. And it's not funny, but I know he wasn't shoving him hard, like he's 4 and he's little, but he pushed him down and he snatched the banana that he was eating out of his hand and shoved it in his mouth. And it's funny because he just wanted the banana, but he obviously doesn't have the words to express to Brandon that he wanted his banana. He's been doing that to him since he was really little. He used to go up to Brandon and take it when Brandon still had a cup, because Magnus is 4.5 and Brandon will be 8. So like when he was born, Brandon still had like a cup. Sometimes every once in a while, he would go up to him and he would just take the cup right out of his mouth. I thought they were playing, but when he snatched the banana, I realized that he was not really like playing with him. He was hungry. Hungry. Okay, so I did granny squares. Um, the ones for my 365. I showed you guys. Okay, so I did part of my ends. Some of them are not weaved in. So I did this one. I think it was called like ruffled flower. Hold on. Some of the ones you kind of have to like manipulate them to make them look right. Here we go. I have 10 rolls of Bernat Pop Full Spectrum, 2,800 yards. Been looking for a project, so I think I will do. Yes, and that would be beautiful, and it's perfect. Yes, Tina, that would be awesome. Thank you. So yeah, I did this square. Oh, of course, Melissa. Thank you so much. That's awesome of you. Yeah, so Melissa would like to donate some stitch markers tonight. US only, no problem at all. I am going to donate a pattern later as well. Um, so that will be for everybody. I don't know if anybody here as of right now is outside of, maybe. Yes. Yes, there is. Okay, I think. But yes. Grandkids gonna fight over it. Yeah, everything I make now, Addison says, "Can I have that? Can I have that?" Oh, hi Elizabeth. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Hey Chris, how are you? Whoops. You. Yes, Sharon. I just thought of you. I was like, I think Sharon's in Canada. Yeah, I'm gonna do a pattern giveaway later on. I think for a little bit I'm gonna be um, doing more patterns during my lives. It's harder for me to um, do the physical. I can't even talk today. My brain is like, no. My work, a physical prize. My work was so busy this morning for an hour and 15 minutes straight. It was take a 15-minute call. The second I hung up, there was another one. The second I hung up there. And after an hour and 15 minutes, I put myself on, I'm not accepting. Yeah, Ronell, thank you. I think too, a lot of us like won't purchase a pattern, or I know at first I was like, oh, I don't want to buy I've only bought like two. There are so many ones out there that are free that are wonderful, but I figured I could give away a couple paid patterns that maybe someone wouldn't buy for themselves. Melissa, is it okay if I share the birthday pattern story? Okay. So we were talking one day, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, this pattern's on sale." Um, it is too, Margaret. You get it instantly. You can make something beautiful right away. Um, so yeah, so she says, "I love this pattern," and I'm like, "Are you gonna get it?" And she's like, I don't know." Um, I need to learn how to read patterns, but I usually just watch tutorials and listen and watch and copy them. At first, I was tutorials only, but I've been able to, since I've learned the stitches, sometimes I have to ask, hey, is this what this says? Because the wording sometimes is weird, but I can pretty much do it. But yeah, so she was telling me about this pattern, sent me the picture of it. I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. So she's saying she doesn't know if she's going to get it. And while we were texting back and forth, I had bought the pattern for her birthday, and she got an email, and she's like, "Oh my god, thank you so much." It was cute because like I obviously like everybody knows I've known Melissa for a very long time, and I was like, get her yarn. She has so much yarn, I know that obviously she would love to get yarn, but it was like she just at the right time said like, I love this pattern. I really want to get it. I don't know if I should get it. So I was like, there you go, happy birthday. And it is gorgeous, gorgeous. What is it called? Asteria? Is that what? Is it, I think that's what it was called. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Asteria, yeah. It was on immediatecrochet.com. They don't have many patterns. There's a couple amigurumi and a couple like that Asteria. Um, and then they have like some hook sets and stuff. There's not much on there, but good, Angie, good. So yeah, I also made this one here is a crocodile stitch. I called it a dragon stitch, but it's a crocodile stitch. So it's like the scales on there. I made that one. I got a random email while we were talking. Yeah. And I know, like, you're just like me. We won't, thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Jesse. We won't, get ourselves something. We feel like, oh, I don't know, it's too much. But, so I'm glad that I was able to provide that for you. I got exactly what you're talking about. I knew you didn't mean you were dating me. I got it. And then this one here I made is my favorite popcorn stitches. I think this was called Ashley Square. I'm pretty sure. I forget the names of them sometimes. But they're all on the 365 Days of Granny Squares. And when I do my videos, I always post the tutorials underneath them. And then I did this one. That one. Oh, I know. I know, Jessie. She told me last night. She said, girl, Ray got me an Addy with this, with that. I know, I mean, it's boring, but usually for, you know, holidays, we kind of like pick out our own stuff or like tell the other person what we want. So, I was like, what are we doing this year? Like, are we just gonna like do something together? I don't know. Like, we usually don't like go somewhere for Valentine's Day. Um, I bought patterns twice. It was amazing. Yeah, it was always like I bought the pattern for the blanket I'm doing, but it's huge and it was worth it. And my Ronell said my phone has its own vocabulary and uses it all the dang time. Yep, it wants to speak its own language. So yeah, I ordered. So hi Lori. Oh, did you, Aisha? I didn't see it. Thank you for telling me. Yes, if you send me anything, please just let me know because um, sometimes my phone wants to tell me, and then sometimes my phone does not want to tell me. And Elizabeth, I just got yours too. What did you send it on, Aisha? PayPal? I'm assuming PayPal. I says it look, and it's so crazy because it says I got one from Elizabeth, but it actually is not showing up. My phone, PayPal. Okay, thank you, Aisha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will, yeah, and I'll show, thank you for saying that because then I'll show what is in the giveaway as well. Where is it? I know it says you sent me one. Okay. Sorry. Thank you for telling me. I never want to ignore you guys. Okay, yes, I got it, Aisha. Thank you. All right, so Aisha and my dear Elizabeth, thank you. I'll be picking that giveaway tonight, so I will put you guys in. I don't know what is going on. Yeah, it's like they're not showing up on my activity, but there's Elizabeth. Ooh, my hand was super shaky. And I never noticed how much my hands shake until I started making shorts for YouTube Shorts. I like literally will go to like move move my phone and my hand shakes so bad. I'm like, oh no, that's not good. All right, let me play this for you ladies. Thank you. Oh, Jesse, was it Constance that won yours, Melissa? I was in and out of your live today because Magnus has PT right at the same time as she goes live, and she was late today. So it was a little bit different time than usual, like 10 minutes later, and then my work was great. Yes, Constance won. Constance. I love seeing people win. It's so exciting. And then I made this one too. It's tiny. I have to put some more on it, but I usually just go to what I say. Fun fact: Nadia Fawad at Yarn Utopia lives in La Crosse, Wisconsin. At least she used to. La Crosse is 30 minutes from me, and where I do 95% of my business. So that's so cool. Hi, Cindy. How are you? I know it's weird with this room, but I told everyone I want Lowe's gift cards. Yes. Hey, whatever you need or you want, that is all on you. I'm good, Lulu. Thank you. So yeah, I made this one. Thank you, Jessie. I like this one a lot. There's that one. Let me throw Jessie in there. See, now it told me that one. That is cool. I thought, is Nadia Canadian though? Like, is she from Canada? Sometimes when she talks, I feel like she sounds like she's Canadian. Not that she couldn't live in the United States, but that is really cool. My mother and father were born in January. My mother on the 1st and my father on the 31st. She said, what do you get at Lowe's? I never shop there. Elizabeth, that is not a store for you. My first like real job. So I had like a paper route when I was like 12, and I actually worked for Planned Parenthood when I was like 14 and 15, I think. I made $4 an hour. I worked 8 hours a week, unless there was an event. So it was a thing that was called, it was called Peer. Your 2 sons and daughter-in-law are all January babies. There's not a lot. There's only one. My uncle was born January 11th. Uncle Joe. That's the only January in my family. But yeah, so God, my thoughts are like not working. What was I talking about? Hi, how are you? Hey. I forgot what I was talking about. Yep. If somebody remembers what I was talking about, no idea. I swear, like. Oh, Lowe's. It was value, but yes. Thank you. So I worked at Planned Parenthood. It was cool. We learned about everything to do with sexual education, and then we would go to like school events or you don't pay attention. Yeah, you probably wouldn't even notice if you saw her though, you know. And we would go to events, like there was like Juneteenth events, and we had a center. I know Melissa might remember in that place where the what is that place called? The flea market used to be there. It's off Pine Avenue where the McDonald's is, like that little area in there. There was a place called The Connection in there, and it was like we had a couple like video game systems. We would have like chips and pop for kids and stuff, just so they would have like a place to go. They didn't have to pay. They could, like, parents could send in donations. Some of them would send them like $1 or $2 when they came. We were open for like 2 hours a night, and on the weekend for like 4 hours, and it was all pretty much ran by kids. It was awesome. Yeah, one of those. Oh, it's on Pine. You know what I'm talking about. But either way, not that anybody cares. So yes, that's where Planned Parenthood is. But that down farther on Pine, the McDonald's on Pine, like by Service, that like area inside there, like Pine Pharmacy was there, and Goodfellas, all that. There was a place called The Connection there, but they shut it down like a year and a half in. There wasn't enough funding for it, and yeah. But then my first real job was at a hardware store, kind of like Lowe's. It's local to Western New York. It's called Value. But yeah, I don't think Elizabeth would want to shop at Lowe's. Unless you were picking out like stuff to redo your bathroom with. You probably want to do that. Oh, I got some here. Some more. I made, this one's crazy colored, but hi, Missy. How are you? Welcome in. How are you? What are you doing? What are you working on? I made this crazy colored one. You like I love them. But I just don't know if Elizabeth would have anything to buy there. And you know what? Home Depot sells home furnishings now, but only online. Oh, they're not mine, Missy. I just stole the picture from somewhere else, but they are cute. And then I made, oh, this one got out of order somehow. No, that one I didn't make. That's an old one. Well, I did make it, but it's old. I did get a pink drill for my Central for Christmas this year for my son. That would be at Lowe's now. Now I want to go check out Lowe's. Okay, Amy, thank you. Thank you for lurking while you're eating. And then this one is super tiny. I have to add some more, but this is all the pattern called for. I made that one. Yes, they did. Aren't they really cute? I have the hardest time with adding, like when you have to cross stitch the stuff onto it or like sew it on. I can never like get it in there. I'd rather go to Home Depot than Lowe's. Lowe's pisses me off. Oh no. I do prefer Home Depot over Lowe's. No, I didn't, Missy, but you know what? Oh, um, send me an email, Missy, if you remember, send me an email and I will find a tutorial or pattern for you and send it over to you, okay? Hi, Sandra, how are you? I like buying my own tools. My husband buys tools meant for him and the farm. They are too much for me. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, when I was doing string art, I had bought myself a little drill that was more that I can handle. Because ones that hubby can handle definitely are heavier than what I can handle. Tina said, if you didn't know, besides crocheting, I am building my tiny house. Oh my gosh. You like Lowe's better? Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. Like, I can't even hold the Harbor Freight. Yes, that's actually where I got it from. That's where I got my drill from. And I think we've shopped there a couple of times. We had a huge jack there when we had the truck, because those regular jacks that they give you would not work on that, because we had a lifted truck, so it weighed even more. So, but we sold it recently. Not, well, the truck's gone, but we sold that too. But we sold the jack recently to one of Brandon's friends. He owns a junkyard, so he had better use out of it than us, because we have a Charger now, so it's a smaller car. Yeah, when we lived in Maine, we were in, I think we went to like the Dollar Tree. Yeah, the Dollar Tree's over there. And there was a guy, and he was like outside with his dog. It was raining, and he was trying to jack up his truck with those tiny little jacks they give you, and Brandon jumped out with the big one. He's like, here, pumps it up twice, and there you go. So does mine, Elizabeth. And you know what? He says it all the time that he wants a tiny house. First of all, Brandon is like 6'4". There's no way we could live in a tiny home. We have so much stuff. Love Harbor Freight and Menards. Lowe's here is only good for plants. Yes. I have a friend, Eliza. She loves plants. Her whole house is plants, and she does Lowe's for that. Ace Hardware. So, see, that's not in as... We have an Ace Hardware here in East Aurora. I've never been in it, though. Home Depot and Menards are closer to me than Lowe's. So they Fleet Farm, and get my Fleet Farm and Farm and Fleet get my business. They need to put yarn in their stores. I know. I was at we were gonna go to Target the one day, and I was like, they don't have yarn here. Like, I was like, what is the point? I don't really like yarn. You have 8-foot ceilings. Yeah, I think we just have, and of course we could downsize. Maybe when it's just me and hubby, not with all the kids, you know. But that is awesome. They come up with some pretty cool things that they could do with saving space and yes, yes. Yeah, there's like true value, and then we just have value here. If Home Depot put yarn in their store, my sisters would be fine with my dad and me going all the time. And me too, Elizabeth, but you know what? A lot of the Targets around where I live within the 20-minute radius of me, they have Michaels that are next to it. Really? I used to work at a Target. Yeah, my little can't stay outside. He would just run away. We would have to fence everything in for sure. Okay, thank you, Cindy. Have a good night. Yes, just for the yarn, yeah, for sure. Home Depot smells like wood. Yeah, they do the cutting the wood in there, so yeah. Hi Samantha, how are you? Welcome in. I thought when it was just hubby and I, but he has an outbuilding just for his fishing stuff. Yeah, we live right in a city, so it's not as busy in our city, but yeah. It depends on what else is around you. We don't have a craft store or any place in town or city. So yeah, we do. So yeah, I understand that. You have to be from the Midwest, maybe from yeah, we when I read that, Margaret, I was like, is that a typo? But then I realized you wrote two different things. Fleet Farm and Farm and Fleet. Okay, I keep forgetting to show what is in the donation giveaway. Okay. So in the donation giveaway, ow, I just pulled that off my ear. We have this little rainbow bag that says shine on it. If my hubby would stop going to thrift stores and get rid of all his pack rack stuff, I would totally live in a tiny home. Oh, same. I wear his clothes because he has so much more than me. It is crazy. He likes clothes. And then there is our Lowe's has Hobby Lobby next to it and Michael's across the street, but I'm the tool one at home. Yeah, a lot of our stuff had them like close to it too. And there's a couple stickers. One says surprise and one says I smiled just thinking of you. And then there is an avocado stitch marker that I made. If it would just turn the right way so I can show it. Thank you. And then there is a little blue hook that is 2.5 millimeters. Is it just my hubs that has like 50 shirts and 5 pairs of pants? Hi Laura, sorry, I just like was reading something else. No, mine has both. Definitely. And then a little avocado iron-on. I'm like loving iron-ons lately. And then there's 2 skeins of the Yarn Bee Soft Secret Ombre. That's upside down. Okay, Sharon. There's that. And these are both 4 ounces, 113 grams, 199 yards, 182 meters. That's a 100% acrylic, medium 4, and it recommends a 4.5 millimeter knitting needle. So it's all those blues and greens. Yes. Very, very pretty. So there's 2 skeins of that. And then I added in 2 skeins of, I thought these matched the rainbow bag. So I put in the 2 skeins of the Just Chenille in Flamingo and, because my store finally got more, Flamingo and Aqua. They had like 2 random skeins. This is a super bulky 6. They're 65 yards, 60 meters, 1.76 ounces, 50 grams. They are 100% polyester, 8 millimeter knitting needle and hook. The It's called Sea Breeze, I think. Yes, Soft Seeker Ombre Sea Breeze. That's what that one is. From Hobby Lobby. I think my oldest son was Year of the Rat. I remember my mail lady telling me that when I was pregnant, and she said, he will be bad. I don't even know what the years are for that. Let me pop that out of my way. Oh, your nail lady. Okay, male or they made sense both. 84. Oh, so that's my hubby. 84. That's funny. Yeah, he was a rough child. I get it. I was 87. You know what? Magnus is real quiet. He better not be asleep. No, actually, if he is asleep, it's okay. He doesn't have a class till 2:30 tomorrow. I'm making an Afghan with a similar color, but I think it was called Peacock from Simply Soft. Either way, that colorway is stunning. Yes. Yeah, he's November 16th, 84. And I am 87. I'm the year of the dragon, which she said was good, but I have no idea. I know, I'm like, now I want to look up all the years, and 87, my oldest daughter was born. Yeah, I have two brothers and two sisters. My oldest brother and sister are only 10 months apart. They were born in 79 and 80, and then I'm 87. My brother is 90, and my sister is 95. So we range from 43 to 20. How old is she? 7? She'll be 28 this year. Yes, 27. She'll be 28 this year. Yeah, that would make sense then. Okay, Sharon, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so why don't we... Oh, no, I have one more thing to show. So I decided super randomly one night, I'm the year of the snake. I always told my husband and kids I belong in the Slytherin house. A goat, okay. I have no idea what all of the animals even are. 1964, dragon. I've been looking them up lately because a friend of mine is dealing with a child having problems. She's trying to figure the kid out, just not clicking with Euros. Okay. So I decided I don't use thin yarn normally. I've tried before and I've always had a hard time. Hi, Jen. Welcome in. So I very randomly, rat, dragon, and ox are good matches. Ooh. So I decided to use my Stenley. So this is Muffin Fresh. It's got red, yellow, green, blue, and then there's purple on the outside. Obviously, it's in different language, so I don't really know what it all says. But they recommend a 3.5 to a 4.5 millimeter knitting needle and a 2 to a 4 millimeter crochet hook. It's 100% acrylic, 430 grams, and 2,000 meters. So I started a little shawl. I only got to like where it's going to start repeating. So this is what I got done. It's tiny, but this is what I got done so far. Let me see if I can. My light is so bright. It looks more orange on the screen, but it's red. This is what I have done so far. So I'd like to use the whole thing to make it, but we'll see. Yes, it is very bright. I have one other Stenley up there. Way up there. It's that's a merino wool one though. But yes. And then for anybody that wasn't here earlier, this is the update on the blanket I've been working on. My phone keeps detaching from there. There it is. big. There it is. Let me shove you back there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do, Melissa, we'll go ahead. Are you still here, Melissa? Yes, you are. We'll go ahead and do your giveaway. Melissa is going to donate. Crochet moves faster than knitting, at least with my sisters working. Not sure about everyone else. I have never knitted before, so I'm not really sure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I know. I almost read that. Yes, you're a rooster. I almost read that completely wrong, but I know you meant crochet. Hi, Forever Blessed. How are you? I was like, I don't think that he meant what that says. It is not Sophie's Universe, Jen. It is called Elrina. This is just one that I'm doing on my own. You finished the Saints? Woo! Yay. But I didn't want to let everybody know that Dee from Dee's Creative Hands is doing the Sophie Universe. So if you're interested in joining her and doing that, and just for everybody that's here, my live schedule is changing. I mentioned in the beginning, but I'll say it again. I'm going to be doing Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. I know, now I need to look at all of them too, Elizabeth. I'm doing Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, and then I'm going to do Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. Just works a little bit better with my schedule, and I wanted to let some other people that maybe can't join the night lives or the weekday lives to join in. We'll just see how that works out. Where did this even come from? Okay, so Melissa is donating a pair of stitch markers. It's going to be U.S. only, unfortunately. So if you are outside of the U.S., it costs so much to send there, and I hope everybody understands that. We don't want to ever. Oh, I know. Oh, no, you're fine. Don't be late. Just got an idea. I'm going to make a mini Christmas stocking for my boys and spouse's girlfriend for Christmas next year. Yes, I do use pirate shipping, but to Canada, even if you ship something really small, they have to at least charge you $15. So sending a tiny pack of stitch markers is going to cost at least that much. Yes. And I know I'm up earlier typically, and it's just, I'm going to try it out. Okay, so we'll do love, Melissa's favorite word. So type in LOVE if you would like to win a pair of her stitch markers. Oh my gosh, that'd be so cute. They'd be like, what? What is that? But I'm going to do a pattern giveaway too, so everybody will be able to own that. I don't know anything about astrology either. Whoa. My hubby is on the cusp of Aquarius. I never should have met him. If he's a Pisces, we're good. I'm a Cancer. Cancer, and hubby is a Scorpio. And yes, I will be, sometime tonight, I will record a video for my 600 subscriber giveaway. There's going to be 2 prizes, one for me and someone donated one as well. And it's a great prize, so please don't miss out. What spelling? I tossed spelling out today because Kat has decided to move between lap and keyboard. And you know what? I have so much practice between my sister and Melissa with the typos. I constantly just, hi Christina, just know what they have said. And I'm like, I didn't even notice you misspelled that because I just, thank you. I just read it how I think or like know what they meant. I don't even like realize that they misspelled. 20. Yep, Taiwanese. I got to be really careful at work for typos because my the owner pops in every once in a while and he's really like a stickler about like. But luckily with the app that we use Slack, you can like edit after you send it. He's cool, but he's strict, I guess. But I work from home, so I've never met him or anybody I work with, and that's the way I would like to keep it. They've had like get-togethers a few times, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to Chicago to meet any of you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to put stop in the chat. Thank you guys for counting. That's not, see, and I just spelled stop wrong and I almost sent it. All right, so it's going to be, whoops, I just got something. Did I? Elizabeth, can I confirm that you sent 2? Because they're not showing up on my side correctly, so I just want to make sure. When dealing with a work thing, when I have a job. Yeah, exactly. I was told my marriage will not last because we both have our birthday on the same day. Wow. That's awesome. Okay, let me. Okay, you did. Okay. I'm sorry. My phone's like not updating anything correctly. I'm going to write down your name and then I am going to I'm going to go up to my I'm going to go up to my start and I will pick a winner for Melissa Stitch Markers. Thank you so much, Melissa. I appreciate that very, very much. Okay, 1 through 20. All right, so 4 was the last number I have chosen. I have chose. How you say that? I chose. Yeah. And the new number is 6. So it's going to be on my screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the winner is the lovely Jen Reeves. Congratulations, Jen. So Jen, I don't know if Melissa already has, but either way, email Melissa. Melissa Crochets with Love at Gmail. So she can get those out to you. Woohoo! And this is for Elizabeth. So I am going to play a little song for Elizabeth real quick. Woohoo! Congratulations, Jen. Let me. Yeah, I think like sometimes the astrological signs like line up. Like there's a lot of things about me with like emotional and all, especially I'm emotional. That with Cancer it fits, but I think there's stuff that like definitely doesn't, it's not always the rule. All right, so I'm going to do a pattern giveaway in a second, but I had to reset my computer. And oh my goodness, I spelled it wrong. Yes, I did. Oh, wow, that's new. I spelled it wrong and my browser corrected it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, yes, you're Aquarius, yes. What we're going to do is there on crochet.com. It's just crochet.com. You can, whoever wins can pick whatever pattern they would like for $4.99 or less. Excuse me. Woo. I'm a Virgo, but I don't agree because Virgo seems so boring. Oh, you are not boring. Yeah, so you'll just go on crochet.com and pick out whatever one you would like. Email me the name of it or the link for it, and then I will purchase and have it sent to you. So no rush on it if you want to, like, there's a lot of patterns on there, a lot of wonderful. I was looking through them and I'm like, I cannot pick because there's so many amazing designers, so many different things on there. And I want to make sure that whatever you get is something that you want to complete and can complete as well. Because I know sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to make that. And then I look at the pattern and I'm like, no, I don't want to make that actually. So no. Okay, I'm going to put start in the chat and I'm going to put pattern, Pattern. If you're interested in winning a pattern, type in Pattern. gonna probably have to restart my phone because it is like, it only is letting me know that Jessie sent me one. Weird. Weird, weird. That's really weird. Okay. Hi, Tammy. How are you? You have 2 Virgos in your family. Yeah, mine are like all over the place. My sister's a Libra. My other sister's a Gemini. I think my brother's a Pisces, and then my other brother's a Leo. Like, Addison's I think she's an Aries. Magnus is a Libra. And Junior's a Cancer also, which really makes sense because he is emotional. Nice to see you too, Tammy. Thank you for stopping in. So I'm going to pick the pattern winner, and then I'm going to pick the winner of the donation giveaway. One works in the fashion industry, and the other does makeup for play. Not boring people. No, not at all. 21. That was weird. You're all Aries. All right, so 21. I'm going to put stop in the chat. Oh my God, I spelled it this. I put S-R-O-P both times. All right. Well, Melissa, you got 2 that are real close, both in December. And then the other one's way far away in June. All right, I'm going to switch the number to 21. All right. So, of course, 6 was my last number. And it's going to be 18 this time. And on my screen. And looky, Tammy is the winner. So, Tammy, go to crochet.com. Pick out a pattern for $4.99 or less. Email either the name of it or the link for it. And I will send that out to you. Hi, Pamela. How are you? Yeah, December 6th and December 17th. They're real close. Scorpio. You're a Scorpio. So is my hubby. He's a Scorpio. You know what? I actually dated 3 Scorpios in a row. I must got a thing for the Scorpios. Must be like my mom is Leo. My older sister is Capricorn. Whoop. I'm Pisces. My dad and younger brother and sister are Geminis. So we're not doing a granny square blanket. We're doing 3 granny squares every month. I do have a video out on that. And in the description box for this is the 3 granny squares we're doing. So if you are interested, Pamela, if you have any questions, you can email me about it. You just would send in pictures of the ones you've done. You get an entry for each one. And then I pick a winner on the first. And I've decided on the first, instead of doing a live when I pick the winner, I'm just going to do a video, just spin the wheel and pick a winner that way. Right? With that many people, you might. You just don't know. Cancer. My brother and I are both Aquarius. Yes, your hubby and your sister have the same birthday. It's funny. Okay, no problem, Pamela. No problem at all. Okay, oh, let me pick my winner. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so this is the winner for the donation giveaway. Thank you, everybody, for donating. And helping me out, you know, with shipping. It is rough. And you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to pour them in this bag, this little Christmas bag, so that they're not so stuffed up in here. I literally have not left my house since Friday. I just realized. I was going to say when I go to I haven't left, which I'm totally okay with because I hate going out. Okay, everybody's out of there. It's empty. Okay. All right, good luck, everybody, and thank you again, everybody. And I will show on Saturday what's in the next donation giveaway. So Saturday at 10:30 a.m. is the next time I'll be on. I hate it. I don't care at all. Okay, winner, winner, winner. Okay, so the winner is Ronell again. Ronell won again. Ronell, I probably have your address, but if you could just email me again, and I will get that out to you. Just give me a little bit of time. I will get it out to you. I'm getting ready to get hit with the winter storm in Ohio. Yes, it's been snowing here in New York on and off. My birthday 4th, Dad 6th, sister 10th, and we were the only blonde kids, and we always wanted one white cake with white frosting. That's cute. So Ronell, congratulations, and thank you again. Yeah, so thank you again to everybody. I will get my 600 subscriber giveaway up, so don't miss out on that. Yeah, so I am all set for the night, and make sure we go over to Melissa's on Friday for her birthday. Hi, Ellie. We're just heading out, but thank you so much for stopping by. You're welcome, Ronell. Yes, Jen, she is at Gmail. Melissa Crochets with Love at Gmail. All right, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all so very much, and I will see you all very soon, I'm sure, around YouTube. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their night. Thank you so much again. Bye, guys. Bye.